AI is not a mind. It is a checkout lane with delusions of grandeur.
It is a utility bill that learned to swipe a card. Hey friend, it's Tuesday, January 13th, 2026. I'm John, and Jenna, we need to talk about the agentic inflection point. Google and major retailers launched the Universal Commerce Protocol in January 2026 to standardize how AI agents discover products and complete purchases. UCP lets an agent run an end-to-end transaction without a human web interface.
You call it standardize. I call it take rate migration. Who gets paid when discovery stops looking like ads and starts looking like API calls?
Exactly. Because agents can buy directly, control moves from marketplaces to intent flows, and whoever owns identity and payment rails becomes the toll booth.
Toll booth is cute, but where is margin coming from when everyone offers the same catalog and the agent picks the lowest all-in price?
From trust, fulfillment reliability, and defaults. If an agent has a preferred merchant and payment token, switching costs become behavioral, not technical.
Behavioral switching costs are real for humans. Agents are ruthless. They do not feel loyalty, they feel latency.
Then the game becomes who can respond fastest with the fewest errors, and who can settle disputes cleanly. That is why identity and payment systems are the battleground.
Fine, but you are skipping CapEx. Autonomous commerce sounds cheap until you price the compute that watches every cart and every return.
The compute bill is rising anyway because agents are moving from chat to action. UCP just converts that spend into measurable revenue events.
Measurable, yes. Profitable, unknown. If a retailer pays for agent traffic like they paid for ads, you reinvent the same burn with different nouns.
Unless the protocol shifts value to verified intent. Less wasted spend on browsing, more on actual purchase completion.
Verified intent can still be spoofed by bot agents. Fraud is not a rounding error when machines negotiate at machine speed.
Which forces a new layer: agent reputation, cryptographic identity, and liability rules. Because fraud and chargeback scale, merchants will demand stronger proofs before fulfillment.
Now you are talking about paperwork. Agents created bureaucracy, not liberation.
Bureaucracy, yes, but programmable. And programmable systems create winners who write the standards.
Standards are political. Retailers will comply until the toll gets too high. Then they fork it.
Forking is expensive when the ecosystem is defaulted into 2 billion pockets, which pulls us to the second shift. In January 2026, Apple integrated Google's Gemini models to power Apple Intelligence across about 2 billion devices. That puts Google's agent layer on the world's most valuable mobile distribution.
Distribution is not profit. Apple will tax the privilege, and Google will eat the inference bill. Who smiles on the income statement?
Whoever turns assistant usage into paid actions. If Gemini on iPhone becomes the agent that shops through UCP, the payment and identity layer becomes the monetization bridge.
Or it becomes a margin blender. Consumers get cheaper prices, merchants get squeezed, and the platform takes a small cut on a massive volume. Small cut still requires massive volume.
And volume requires infrastructure, which is why the constraint is not ambition, it is power and components. Meta signed deals for 6.6 gigawatts of nuclear energy in January 2026 to power expanding AI superclusters. The point is stable long-term electricity for training and running large agent systems.
Everyone is treating energy like a moat, but it is a fixed cost monster. If demand dips, you still pay for the plant while your agents sell fewer socks.
True, but if demand rises, the one with guaranteed power ships features while others queue. Because power is secured, product roadmaps become less fragile.
Unless memory blocks you. High bandwidth memory prices surged 55%, and you cannot nuclear your way out of a supply chain.
Exactly. The bottleneck moves around. First models, then power, then memory, then payments. The winners build flexibility across all of it. Quote of the day from Geoffrey Hinton on X. Agents can instantly share and synthesize knowledge at a scale far beyond humans.
Great. So they will also instantly share who is overcharging for tokens.
If UCP wins, which company becomes the default dispute resolver for agent purchases? This is readme.ai from Chain of Thought. See you tomorrow.